for shoes, dungarees, red checkered shirt. If you please, my boogie woogie boogie 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 country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, she digs that music with a beat, rock and rollin'. That's a treat, my boogie woogie boogie 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 country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, Saturday night she come to town, plays the jukebox and dances here on down. A boogie woogie boogie boogie country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Let her roll. Well, she digs some cherry, she can milk a cow. Don't like squares, good daddy told her how. Boogie woogie boogie boogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, she's up every morning about 5:30. Well, she love God creatures, cause it keeps you alive. Boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, now, when she dances, kids hang around. Take my baby, cause she really go to town. Boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Let her roll. Good rockin' band. Yeah, well, my knees start knocking. Love start rocking. Well, my boogie boogie country girl. Early in the morning. Boogie, boogie country girl. Yeah. She wear low for shoes, dungarees, red checkered shirt. If you please, my boogie woogie boogie 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 country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, she digs that music with a beat, rock and rollin'. That's a treat, my boogie woogie boogie 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 country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, Saturday night she come to town, plays the jukebox and dances here on down. A boogie woogie boogie boogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Let her roll. Well, she digs some cherry, she can milk a cow. Don't like squares, good daddy told her how. Boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, she's up every morning about 5:30. Well, she love God creatures, cause it keeps you alive. Boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, now, when she dances, kids hang around. Take my baby, cause she really go to town. Boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, more to me, my boogie woogie country girl. Let her roll. Good rockin' band. Yeah, well, my knees start knocking. Love start rocking. Well, my boogie boogie country girl. Early in the morning. Hop the baba do bring me sunshine. In your smile. Make me happy. All the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening and welcome to, is it episode 166?
Yes.
Wow, 166. Something like une 66. 166. I don't know,
Almost like the beer.
Hey?
Almost like the beer.
What beer?
1666.
1666, almost. Yeah, it's not quite though. That's a long way off at 1666. Let's hope the lockdown doesn't last that long. Anyway, we were out yesterday. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. In a bigger room than this. Yes, we were. And we had another little mini convention, little JiveStream convention. And it was fantastic. Amongst others, Sean Leaning was there. Veronica Lane, Serena. Anyway, more of that later. But right now... Oh, by the way, tonight's blues night. Oh, yeah, I woke up this morning. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah, it's Saturday night special, and for no reason other than we felt a bit bluesy, we're in a bit of a blues mood, so it's a blues night. Tonight is blues night. Different types of blues. We've got jump blues, rhythm blues, we've got jazz blues, swinging blues, almost beboppy blues, traditional blues, and more jump blues. There you go. And some blues harp blues. Harmonica, that is. Blues harmonica for them as ain't in the know. Lovely. Like and share. Have you liked and shared?
Hold on.
Lion share.
Did you say that's an unfortunate spoonerism?
Like and share.
Yeah, you almost did an unfortunate spoonerism.
I didn't know.
You do. It was close.
What, shike?
It sounded like that. Yeah.
Shike and Leah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Spoonerisms. I do like them. All right then. So as we say, let's crack on with the first song. And who asked for it?
Someone. Choo-choo yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone asked for it yesterday, but I can't remember who.
Somebody asked for Choo
I
Choo
think it
Boogie.
was. I think it was someone on YouTube.
Which is a blues, a jump blues, Louis Jordan. Here we go. Station with my pack on my back, and tied transportation in the back of a hat. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety-clack, hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke in the stack. Pal around my Democratic fellas named Mac, take me right back to the track. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, take me right back to the track. Jack, Prophet saw it, ooh-wee, got a choo-choo. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You reach your destination, but alas and alas, you need some conversation to get back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of the stack, read the situation from the front to the back. On the top is open, needs a man with a knack, put it right back in the rack. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, take me right back to the track. Jack. Sat down by the railroad track, lived the life variety in a beaten down shack. When I hear the whistle like a peeper to crack, take the train a rolling when it's bolting the jack. 'Cause I just love the rhythm of the clickety clack, take me right back to the track. jack. Choo choo, choo choo boogie, woo woo, woo woo boogie, choo choo, choo choo boogie. Take me right back to the track. Yeah. Right back to the track. Now that's a bit of a blues boogie.
Can you hear the
A
applause
boogie blues
now?
even.
Can you
Jump
hear the
blues.
applause now? Can you hear the applause now?
Well, we can hear it. That's all that matters.
I know, but oh yeah, I guess so. It's all for us.
Exactly.
It's all for us.
To make up for, we had live applause last night. Live applause again. Live. We're getting some tomorrow.
We are.
We're getting live applause. Well, I hope so. If we play our cards right.
I think we had 2 seats left, didn't we?
3, I think.
3 seats left.
I think there are 3 seats left
In
for our
Birmingham.
gig in Birmingham, in Moseley tomorrow, in the Midlands.
Right.
For those watching in other countries, you have to fly over. It's the Midlands is in the middle, Middle Earth. Yeah.
Well, actually, funny you should say that because J.R.R. Tolkien was from the Midlands,
Which is probably why it's called Middle Earth.
and the stories were heavily inspired by his surroundings, as also his experiences in the war.
Yes. Or from the lesser known, obviously made clear from the lesser known Hobbit tale, the Hobbits, the Dragons versus Peaky Blinders.
That's a great mashup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders versus the Hobbits. There we go. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Good film about J.R. Tolkien. Wasn't it?
I believe it's called Tolkien.
It is. Talking about that. Anyway.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. That's a joke. There isn't that a Tim Vine joke. There must be a Tim Vine Folk. Well, I've got all spoonerism joke. A Tim Folk. Isn't there a Tim Vine joke which must be the one with the punchline?
There is something like that, yeah.
But you must
There's got to be. There's got to be.
Now you're
and
talking.
And if there isn't, there should be.
Just like there's the now you're you must be Yakim. Yokim. Doesn't work at all, does it?
No, because it's pronounced Joaquin.
Joaquin. Well, it looks all right in writing. Yeah.
Anyway, are you going to have your tea or what?
Oh yeah, I'll have my tea and you can ignore me.
Exactly. Let's say hello to a few peeps. Oh, you never guess who's first up to comment on Facebook. It's Sean Leaning, who we saw yesterday in the flesh. We've got Marion. We've got.
When he says in the flesh.
I meant like in person. He was clothed, obviously.
Clothed rather well. His attire included a Jive Aces t-shirt.
That's right. Smartest man in the room. So we've got Anton. He says something in Russian, which I'm going to attempt to see translation. Yay, my hard work is over and I'm back with you. Hello, everyone.
Is yay Russian?
Spasiba, Anton. Yes, I translated that with the translate button. We've got Joy Ball. We've got Graham Lawrence. We've got Pete. We've got Dawn Fletcher. We've got Frankie. We've got Jackie Clark from Milton Keynes. We've got Rosalind, Susie Gurnett. Paul Cruz is watching. We've got Julio Castillo, Brian Kingett from Ludicrously Longer Lockdown Leicester. That's 4 L's, count them. We've got Steve Frost, of course. Over on YouTube, we have Alan Wheatley. He's been waiting since 7:04 p.m. Blimey. Charlie Francois, Austin Lobo from India. It's late in Mumbai, but he's up. He's still up with us. Got Johnny J. Tav, Charlie Francois, Corey Cohn, Wayne, Rose Ann Padua, Brian Lester from Leicester. Is that the same Brian? Brian, are you watching on 2 things? I guess you are. Derek, we've got Frank from the Netherlands, Ed, Kenneth Fernandez, the Spanish nobleman. Over on Twitch, we've only got Frank from the Netherlands. So he's on YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to have to try and remember the combos now. This is
Have many of them gone over to YouTube? Seems like there's more on YouTube.
I think some people have, but a lot of people actually have it on both because they comment on one that's easier to put on their TV and one that's easier to comment on their phone. So they'll have a combo.
YouTube's better quality, isn't it?
YouTube is better quality. It's full HD resolution, whereas Facebook is only not full HD resolution.
Only not.
Only not. Well, I don't want to give people terms that might be confusing or numbers that they're not going to understand. So
No.
there's less
God
resolution.
forbid.
So there's a less quality. So YouTube is higher quality. Twitch, I think, is the same as YouTube.
Oh, I know. I said all right then again.
How many times is that?
Oh, I don't know. It's
Also, Ian.
that's we're doing competition time tonight.
No, we didn't ask a question yesterday.
Brilliant. Competition. How many times did I say all right then tonight?
Go back and count. Someone liked your shirt, Ian. Ian wearing his doo-wop shirt says Johnny J Tav. Yeah, you know, if you stand back, I can do a close-up on you. It's a lot better, because then you'll be in focus. There you go. And you're in the light.
I am the light. There you go. Isn't it nice? Black on the back. Vinyl on the front. I should have worn it on vinyl day, shouldn't I?
You should have.
Yes, yes. But it's the only one I know of like this. It's one of a kind, I think.
Like you.
Like me. Thank the Lord, says everyone. All right, fair enough. So, right, so we go. Carrying on with the blues theme. It's blues night tonight. Are you feeling bluesy? But bluesy isn't sad. Bluesy is getting rid of that sadness and just letting it all out and doing it in whatever manner. And this is a jazzy blues one. And we had a request. This is what made us think. Thought of it, is Mark Clure asked for this one. He said, hey?
I think he's switching them round. Yeah, it makes sense. Do this. Do Tin Roof, then do Paco.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry, yeah, no, I thought, like, because normally we do a couple of in the blues, Tin Roof Blues was asked for by Mark Clure. So we're going to have a go at it. Never done it before, but it's basically, if you want to join in, a blues in B flat, get your ukuleles out or any instruments you've got. More of a jazzy sort of blues. New Orleans Rhythm Kings. Yeah. How should we start? Just me.
Apex Blues? Do you start with the Apex Blues and go into it?
Don't know.
Well, that was an intro. Penrith Blues and Mr. Mark Fleur. Yeah. There you go, the Jazzy Blues. The program on the blues. It's like a little blues program. And now, nothing to do with blues except Vince is obviously going to squeeze it into a bluesy boogie fashion. It is, I can't say his name. It's Packerbell. It's like Packermac.
Not Taco Bell.
Not Taco Bell, but Packerbell, which is a takeaway version of Taco Bell.
Or is Taco Bell the takeaway version of Packer Bell?
Oh, no, well, you put it in a pack, don't you? It's like a Packerbell. You like a Packermac. You pack it up and it's like yeah, anyway. Packerbell, Wilhelm Hieronymus Packerbell, German composer born in Erfurt, Germany in 1764. When all the good rock and roll was made. And we laugh about this one. Obviously,
Thanks to
Mr. Vincent Hurley, and the professor, of course, is a scholarly chap and knows all about classical music. We know all about Packerbell from the John Finnemore sketch on the was it John Finnemore's souvenir program on the BBC, which if you haven't heard, Google that. It's probably on YouTube. John Finnemore's Packerbell. Was it called Packerbell's Canon? Packerbell's Canon. Anyway, it's very funny. So you will know, basically, his Canon was his hit, and the whole joke is the fact that no one ever knows him for anything else, and no one ever asked him to play anything but that Packerbell's Canon. So now Vince is going to do Boogie Challenge.
Until they offer him loads of money.
While we're eating dinner, he's going to do the Packerbell Boogie Blues Challenge. Packerbell's Boogie Blues.
You end it. I'll tell you how you end it. You end it all together now. All
Exactly.
together now.
All those things.
Basically, play that. So basically, it's a set of chords that has been well used, isn't it? Just play the chords for the peeps.
In no man's land.
And that is Wilhelm Hieronymus's Pachelbel's canon. What's a canon mean? Is that particular?
I've got to say that is
That set of chords is probably a canon.
that is
Right.
particularly impressive because he said, "Oh, it's Pachelbel's birthday," about 2 hours ago.
Who did?
Vince, and I said, "Oh, Boogie Challenge, Pachelbel's canon," and there you go. That was
And
it.
that was when you were still bringing in the gear
That's
from London. So it's not like basically you did it while we went and had something to eat. Did you eat?
It's true, yeah. You went off and then I
You still had something to eat though. That's
Yeah,
all right.
people-
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I managed to have a little bit to eat.
People were very impressed, Vince.
It was impressive set of chords. House of Chords, House of Lords, Wilkinson Swords, Miser Swords. Exactly. All right then. So right. So we've done the jazz blues. We've done the jump blues. We've done now the classical boogie blues. Now we're going to do a bit of swinging blues. Many people have done this, but particularly lovely by Joe Williams and Count Basie. But other people do it. It's called Every Day I Have the Blues. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. See my bad luck and troubles, it's you I hate to lose. Well, nobody loved me, nobody seemed to care. I said nobody loved me, nobody seemed to care. Since the bad luck and troubles, you know I've had my share. Seems to me, every day I have the blues. Yeah, every day I have the blues. In the bad luck and troubles, you know I just can't lose. Yeah. every day I have the blues. Every day, every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Well, it's you that I love, man, it's you I hate to lose. Well, nobody love me, nobody seem to care. Well, nobody love me, nobody seems to care. Well, bad luck and troubles, you know I'm at my chair. Seems to me every day, every day, every day, every day I have the blues. I have the blues every day, every day I have the blues. Seeing the bad luck and troubles, you know I just can't lose. One more time, here we go. Well, every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Yeah, every day, every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Since I've had luck and troubles, you know I just can't lose. Every day. I was going, I'm getting a bit of van going there. Oh, it's his birthday tomorrow or the day after.
On the 31st, I think, tomorrow.
31st. 31st, yeah.
Joy Ball says, according to her database, the first and only other time that we played that song is episode 11.
Really, that early? Wow, we'll have to look back and see how we did it then. Episode 11. 11? Gosh, there you go. It was. It's worth doing again, wasn't it? Probably did it a totally different way. So it looks to me like we have at least one guest. Perhaps two, look. It's Italian time. Ciao, Grazia. Ciao, Tigger. That's an earring. That's not a label.
Yeah, it's an earring. It's a Disney earring, so they know it's from the Disney store. So they, you're gonna take care of Tigger, who's joined the the troop.
It's a beanbaggy. So
It's a bean, so it can sit everywhere. Because otherwise, if they're just full of fluff, then they don't stay. But because they're full
Tigger
of
really is full of beans.
yes, then he can stay. Wherever you want.
The thing about Tiggers is a wonderful, wonderful thing. The bouncy, bouncy, fun, fun, fun. Sorry.
Va bene. Buonasera a tutti. Benvenuti alla nostra serata, puntata 166 del nostro live stream. So, first of all, I just want to say that we all were in exhilaration yesterday because we met the great creator, Ben Ager. And he brought, we actually saw with our own eyes the Lego set, didn't we?
We did.
It was fantastic. It was just so brilliant. I was just like a kid at Christmas. It was just absolutely brilliant. Ben, you are such a dude, man. It's fantastic. But not only that, he's actually preparing something else, which I will not reveal. We shall not reveal until we have an official photograph of the next project that he has. So Ben, when you're ready, send us that picture and we'll show it to the world. So anyway, thank you so much for bringing that and putting it together and show it to us. It was just such a fantastic moment. Anyway, I was very, very excited. Bene, allora, so what are we celebrating today? This day is International Day of the Victims of Enforced Disappearances.
What?
It's International Day of the Victims of Enforced Disappearances. I'm not exactly sure what it is. No. I didn't look it up. I am sorry. You can Google it once I talk. Why don't you Google it, Peter? No, but this is international. It's a Google matter. Google is there for that purpose, so that people, whilst they talk, they can search. Okay, and we have also what else? There is National Toasted Marshmallow Day. So I hope you have your
In America.
campfire.
In
Of
America.
course, of course.
In America.
Sì, per forza. So hopefully you
In
have your.
America, obviously.
Yeah. So that's why I said per forza, of
Yeah,
course.
but they can't hear what I'm saying. So
In America.
America.
La America. So
La, la,
have,
la, 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 America.
they have the campfire and you can, toast your marshmallow. And the rest is not worth mentioning. Bene, so, but I have brought another piece of history to you. So how many people in the audience out there have been to Rome? Put your hand up. Ah, va bene, me too. My aunt, my sister's, my mom's sister lived in Rome. And I remember I was there my first time in Rome when I was 9, and I absolutely fell in love with the town. It's such a beautiful, great combination of old and new. I don't know how they did it, but it's really nice, isn't it? Anyway, so, and there is really 7 hills. But I wanted to tell you something about, because I thought, performances and all that. So the Colosseum. I want to tell you about the Colosseum. So, Colosseum. So first of all, Colosseum, what does that mean? Well, we know Colosseum, colos, means big and all that. But actually, the basic derivation of the word means, it's from Latin, colossus, which means a statue which is much bigger than real life size. That's where it comes from.
Larger than life.
Larger than life in terms of statue. So it is like, so basically, if you have Ian, imagine Ian, and I would make a statue. It's like a huge statue, not actually the size, but a huge colossus. That you would be a colossus at that point. Bene. So the Colosseum is an amphitheater. So amphitheater. So what does the word means? It means amphi means both sides, and theater. Well, we know what a theater is, but what actually means the derivation theater? It means behold, in meaning of to see. So you can see from both sides because it's round. So you sit everywhere, you can see what happens. Did you know that? No. Va bene. You see, you discovered something. So you can actually sit between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. So you just, say, oh, I'm going down the gig. I'm going to do a gig at the Colosseum.
What about social distancing?
They didn't have those in those days. And they didn't have meters then either. So, but it's also known as the Flavio Amphitheater. So Flavio was a dynasty back in the days. And it was actually being built 72 AD by the Emperor Vespasian. And the theater, or the amphitheater, was, we all, you heard about gladiatorial contests, but it was also public shows and mock sea battles or animal hunt, or also the, dramas and, how you call it? Like representation of Roman mythology and stuff like that. And it was also used later on as a fortress. But then in the early medieval times, it was ceased to be used. So for a long time, it was not in use. And it's only, with the event of tourism and all that, that is sort of was brought back to life.
Didn't they nick, during a certain period, they stole all the statues from it to build other things, didn't they? And they stole a lot of the stones.
Really?
I think, and then I think Mussolini tried to start rebuilding it. That's why there's a really weird patch of like modern bricks on it, like as if he started to rebuild it, and then he obviously didn't get a chance to finish it.
Plus also there's the irreparable damage caused by Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris fighting up there. Yeah.
Yes, that was it then. Bene, so there you go. So that is a piece of history. But also have a message that came through from Trisha Coombs. And she says, I love Italian time. It was really lovely. I can't wait to watch you and the boys again tonight. Send my love to them all and keep safe. Lots of love to you. Ah. I hope your sister is better. I don't know if she's watching, but if you are, well, get better. And or if you it's completely sorted, then great. Stay better. Stay well. See, bene. Did you say about the last 3 tickets?
Yep. I mentioned, yeah, but reiterate
Okay.
about
Yeah. Because just like 3 and email me publicrelations at jiveaces.com.
Oh, awesome. If Tim Jack's watching, he might want to come. Tim Jack.
Yeah.
Tim Jack. Tim Jack's. I don't know. I haven't heard from him for days. Tim Jack. Well, just in case. Is there anyone from Birmingham area? Okay. Alex is getting antsy and he's holding that note. Can't hold it any longer. All right then. Now, so as we're talking about, it's blues night. Blues night it is. Blues night of all types. Now, Charlie Parker, well known alongside Dizzy Gillespie for creating or being part of the original bebop movement, as you might call it. Like, it goes too far for me. It's not my sort of style, but the early bebop, like Charlie Parker and the early Dizzy Gillespie was swing. Dizzy Gillespie played with Cab Calloway, obviously. And a lot of Charlie Parker stuff is blues and blues based. So John is now going to perform for us upon his saxophone an inspirational number originally performed by Charlie Parker, and it is a blues, in fact. So it's a bebop blues, and it's called Now's the Time. And it's in F if you want to join in. Yeah, Big John Fordham and Yang, and all of us on Now's the Time, a slightly less bebop-y version of Now's the Time by Charlie Parker, whose birthday it would be today, or is wherever he may be.
Quick question for Ken from Steve Frost, because he's asked 3 times, and he said the 3rd time would be the last. Hopefully Alex will spot it this time. I did. I spotted it this time. So there you go. 3's the magic number.
Yeah,
Ken's,
because we said before you have to say something 3 times before somebody knows. Anyway, don't.
Ken's shirt looks great. I want one. Where did he get it from? And do they come in larger sizes for those of us that enjoy our food and ale a little too much?
Yes.
Are you embarrassed to say?
No, it comes in a lot larger sizes.
They come in a lot larger sizes. That's the smallest.
And
Do you want a mic? Give him a mic.
it's a place called
Give him a mic. Oh,
I've got you in front of me.
It's an online shop called Rockabilly Fashion. I'll get Alex to send you the link. And it's very
Rockabilly Fashion.
cheap. I think they're about 23 quid.
wow.
Can't beat that. They're all different
Bargain.
colours.
Even the larger sizes, they're still
We'll
the
be
same
all
price.
looking for those.
Because it's like
We'll be looking for those in the morning.
Rockabilly Fashion. There you go. And also, someone's tuned in from Adelaide, I saw, but I couldn't see the name. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, can't find it. Someone's joined from Adelaide, so g'day.
Make yourself known.
Well, they did. I just can't find it.
Takes 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. You have to say it 3 times before I see it. Oh, there you go. Odette Fernandez de Cruz. Are you related? Are you related to Kenneth Fernandez? I'm guessing you are. Hello from Adelaide, which is where Neighbours was set, I believe.
Adelaide.
And
Neighbours.
speaking
yeah.
of which, the theme tune, I don't know if it's still the same theme tune, was written by.
Tony Hatch.
Exactly.
I must be still the tune it. Neighbours.
I've watched Neighbours in 25 years.
25 years. I don't think I've watched it since I was at
Kylie
home
and
because
Jason.
my sister used to watch it. All those things I only used to notice them because we should be watching them.
I had a friend, Quentin, his name, who I went to school with, and he moved to Australia.
Quantum.
Quentin.
Oh,
He was half Australian, and he moved back to Australia. And he told me once he'd never watched Neighbours, and he watched one episode. When he went to visit Australia, visit his family, he watched one episode then. And they always had it like 2 years ahead of us, where they were like, we got like 2-year-old, we were 2 years behind. And he watched one episode, hated it, came back here, and somehow he watched one episode here 2 years later, and it was the same episode.
a bit like Crocodile Dundee in the movie, the other way round.
That's right.
Who watches I Love Lucy and then turns on again, it's the same one.
And he thinks that's the only thing on TV.
A bit like me with The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen
The same episode.
the same episode. I've seen one episode and it was randomly the same one. All right then. So St. Louis Blues, which was supposedly the first blues ever written. Probably the first blues ever properly written and published and written around and everywhere. It was written supposedly by W.C. Handy, who wrote many blues. And it was written on the St. Louis station. And I always say W.C. is always handy on a station.
In St. Louis.
Well, anyway, not just in St. Louis. All right, then, the St. Louis Blues, nice quick St. Louis Blues. And, off we go. where you going? St. Louis, where you going? St. Louis, where you going? St. Louis, hi, 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 hi. I hate to see not even sun go down. Oh, I hate to see that evening sun go down. 'Cause that gal of mine, she done left this town. If I feel tomorrow like I feel today, well, if I feel tomorrow like I feel today, I'm gonna pack my bags, make my getaway. She little woman, where's the diamond ring? She got that man by her apron string. Everyone's not for ain't a starboy here. That gal of mine, we're not a guy nowhere, nowhere. Well, I love that gal like schoolboy loves his pie. Like a Mississippi guy, how he loves his milk and rye. I love that gal till the day I die, yeah. Began by how he loves his milk and rye. And I love that gal till the day I die. St. Louis Blues, written by W.C. Handy. The first blues ever written, and supposedly the first published proper blues and all that sort of thing.
Yes.
Handy wrote the blues. All right then. So, are we going to have a competition question for tomorrow?
What does WC stand for?
All right, fair enough. There you go.
And it's not water closet.
Yeah, not that one. Or Winston Churchill.
No. So WC Handy, what was his name basically? So don't put the answer in the comments.
Don't put the answer in the comments.
You have to send the answer to jiveaces.com/JiveStream. Fill in the little form there. Most of you know this now, but I have to keep reiterating it. Don't send it to any other of our email addresses. Don't WhatsApp it to us. Don't Facebook Messenger it to us. Don't tweet it to us. You have
Don't
to
send a pigeon.
Don't even send it to the normal contact form on our website. You have to send it via the JiveStream contact form. I will put the link in the comments in a few seconds.
Okay. Have you got that? That was ruthless. That was very straight. Direct and straight. Not quite ruthless, but it had a ruthless touch to it. All right then. We're getting towards the end, blimey. Time rolls on, doesn't it? Anyway, we could play blues all night, as you've heard. All the different types of blues there. We had jump blues, jump jive blues.
We have done in the past.
Paco blues, jazz blues, swinging blues, bebop blues, sort of first written composition type blues. And now we can do some blues harp blues. You got your blues harp?
I'm just putting the link.
He's putting the link in the comments. So this is a song, one of the two songs that I know by this chap, Slim Harpo. And they used to play a lot of Slim Harpo stuff down at the clubs. So Tom Ingram and people used to play them at the rock and roll, rockabilly clubs. Gaz's Rock and Blues, I'm sure, played. I used to hear it all over the place. Shake the Hips is a famous one, and I know Michael Sanchez used to do that with the Big Town Playboys.
Didn't we do it with them at Summertime Swing?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did it with Michael Sanchez at Summertime Swing a few years ago. But I've always not fancied a bit of, I don't know if it's called You Ain't Never Had to Cry, or whether it's called Don't Start Crying Now. I think it's called Don't Start Crying Now, but it's got those.
Sorry.
Oh, Don, I was on a roll there.
I know. I was just going to say, though, because to do with the competition, we actually have some T-shirts, not a CD. So if you've already won a CD, it's still worth, because Mr. Ian Hambleton also donated us some T-shirts to give away on the stream, which we still have. We haven't given them away yet.
Wow.
So Jive
Wow.
Aces T-shirt.
All right, then, there you go. T-shirts. Meanwhile, get your blues harp out. There we go. There we go. You ain't never had to cry. Don't know, I think it sort of just goes. You ain't never had to cry, baby, don't start crying now. You ain't never had to cry, baby, don't start crying now. You ain't never loved me, baby, it did me no good, no how. Where the man you got, baby, it don't mean you no good. Where the man you got, baby, it don't mean you no good. You just reckon you're darling in your neighborhood. Well, cry, cry, baby, cry, cry all night long. Yeah. Well, cry, cry, baby, cry, cry all night long. When you wake in the morning, you're gonna find your good man gone. Yes, you will. Yeah. baby, don't start crying now. You ain't never had to cry, baby, don't start crying now. You ain't never loved, baby, didn't mean me no good, no how. You been bragging about your woman, take one look at mine. You been bragging about your woman, take one look at mine. She's sweet and you don't know loving most of the time. Yeah, Slim Harpo there. Don't cry now. Always want to do that, quite like that. A blues bopper. I hope you're having a good old blues bop at home. All right, now, time for the ending. It's got to that point already. So, we'll see you tomorrow from Birmingham. And remember, it's earlier tomorrow. We're doing it about 6 o'clock tomorrow. 6 p.m., which is good for those watching from India, because otherwise this time is like after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So 6 p.m. should be good for the people watching from India, Carlton and friends. And we'll be in Peaky Blinders land, or indeed Tolkien land, a bit of both, Hobbits and Peaky Blinders tomorrow. And yes, 3 more seats left if you want to come due to the social distancing. There's 3 more seats left. Let Grazia know. See you tomorrow. Oh yes, and also at 6 p.m. we'll be going through the Twinwood Festival, isn't it? The virtual Twinwood Vintage Festival. Oh yes. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cha cha. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Charlie ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Well, hope you enjoyed our Saturday night blues special. We'll see you tomorrow. It'll be Sunday, 6 p.m. Or watch it later.
Come on, dancers, dig the beat. Come on, hep cats, on your feet. Come on, everybody, grab your partners. Jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. Come on, bunny leather to the aces swing. Now you jump to the jump and jive. Got your kicks on the mellow side. You moved around to it, don't mean a thing. Now dig the aces swing. You flat foot flued you with the Floyd. Made the cats really jump for joy. You beat out the rhythm on a sing. Watch out for the aces swing. If you've a hankering to dig a beat, keep the cats up on their feet. Hit the floor to cut a rug, or maybe Linda hop a jitterbug. Well, jump to the aces swing. I said jump to the aces swing. I said jump to the aces swing. Come on, bunny, leather to the aces swing. All bugs out now, all bugs out. All you jitterbugs on the floor. Hey now, shotty George. There we go. Boogie back. Careful now. There she goes. Yeah, the bassman. Lindy. See some aerials going on out there. Yeah, alrighty then. Susie Q. Get in the mood and have a ball. Shake, rattle, and roll. And that ain't all. Run up the dance floor with the zing. Cut loose to the aces swing. I said jump to the aces swing. I said jump to the aces swing. I mean jump to the aces swing. Come on, bunny, let's do the aces swing. Jump to the aces swing. I said jump to the aces swing. I mean jump to the aces swing. I love to hit the rhythm of the aces swing. Here we go. Come on, boys, everybody's in there. All bugs out. Yeah. Come on, dancers, dig the beat. Come on, hep cats, on your feet. Come on, everybody, grab your partners. Jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. Come on, bunny leather to the aces swing. Now you jump to the jump and jive. Got your kicks on the mellow side. You moved around to it, don't mean a thing. Now dig the aces swing. You flat foot flued you with the Floyd. Made the cats really jump for joy. You beat out the rhythm on a sing, sing, sing. Watch out for the aces swing. If you've a hankering to dig a beat, keep the cats up on their feet. Hit the floor to cut a rug. Or maybe Linda Hopper, jitterbug. Well, jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. I said jump, jump to the aces swing. Come on, bunny leather to the aces swing. Oh,